What's going on, everybody, on this Sunday, July the 16th, 2023? Just thought I'd drop by and say hey, and I'm going to tell you another little story that happened to me in the 80s. I know some people want to hear it. I told you one a little while back. And I had this one. I had a video on this one right here, but then I decided I didn't like it, so I deleted it. But this is just a little something else that happened to me in the 80s. And I might go as far as back as a few things in the 70s. I might go a few things in the 70s, but sorry, man, my throat. But when we had our apartment, you know, me and my roommate, we had our apartment, and he broke up at the time with his girlfriend, so she moved out. Anyway, my roommate and best friend was hanging around with these couple of guys, you know, 3 guys. So they would come over there, you know, and everything, and we might ride around. You know, one of them was like a little short guy. He looked like Vince Neil. You know, he had blonde hair, short. He looked like Vince Neil, and he had an old Nova. You know, one of them old Novas, like a 70-something model Nova, a red one. It looked good too. And so we rode around here and there, you know. And so one day we was drinking like peppermint schnapps. We was drinking peppermint schnapps, and I think we drank some beer too along with it. But anyway, we was just riding and rode through Atlanta, you know, and I was just riding, you know. He had the music going. I think it was Led Zeppelin. We was riding along, then we parked. And we walked by and we seen 3 guys leaning against the car, and I just happened to mention to my friends, I said, "You guys look kind of suspicious, don't they?" And we just kept walking. Anyway, I was just following them. We was walking and walking, and then we ended up like inside the Omni in Atlanta. That used to be here. We don't have the Omni anymore. Right there at the Omni, we walked into a concert, and it was Bon Jovi and Cinderella, the group Cinderella and Bon Jovi. And we was right there, and I said, "How did we get in here?" I kept saying, "How did we get in here?" Like that. I said, "Dang, I didn't expect this. I didn't know nothing about what was going there." So we went there, and there was so many empty seats down there, we was able to walk down there and get wherever we wanted to right in there. But, I remember Bon Jovi's song. The guy was sitting on a stool playing "I'm a Cowboy." I got the cassette now. He was on a stool playing "I'm a Cowboy on a steel horse I ride," like that, you know. And smoke was coming up around him. And then Cinderella, the group. So we sit there and watch them, man. And I'm shocked the whole time. Like, how did we get in here? You know, we didn't pay no tickets or nothing, but I was just following them. We went through a door, and we walked through here and walked through there, and then we end up in the concert. But that still amazes me to this day. How did we just walk through everywhere and got everywhere? But on the way back now, remember the car where those guys were leaning against, and I made a comment like they looked suspicious? Well, there was a couple more guys cleaning up glass and all, cleaning the glass up, and we said, "Somebody broke in your car?" Like that. They said, "Yeah." They sold some cassette tapes and some beer we had in here. And we started talking about, we said, we were saying, the guys, we saw 3 guys leaning against your cars. There's a couple guys, you know. We saw a guy, 3 guys leaning against your car when we went in there. We thought they looked suspicious. So anyway, I made a comment. None of them thought nothing about it when I said it, you know. And we walked out, and they're cleaning up glass in our seat and all. And I told them, I said, I thought they looked suspicious. They was leaning against the car, just standing there. But that's that little story. It always amazed me, you know. And nobody told me exactly. I mean, I don't remember them ever telling me exactly how we did all that. But we walked in the darn concert. We walked, and I was just following them. Well, I was just following, walking behind them. But this guy, he was most of my best friend's friend, you know, some guy he hung out with, and another guy, he's kind of a big guy, kind of reddish hair, big, tall guy. But this little dude, he looked like Vince Neil. He kind of dressed kind of like him, you know, like the 80s kind of rock style. And he always had this, wooden bat he carved like in school. You know how in shop class we used to have these lathes. He made himself a bat, like a big bat, and had darn nails, like big nails sticking all through it on every side and all, you know. And he carried that around kind of like protection, you know. But it's like a bat he just made with a lathe and had these nails all sticking through it. He carried it around with him. Anyway, that's just my little something. The 80s. I know a couple people wanted to hear things that happened in the 80s. I got a few more stories, and I got a few little things I say about the 70s. But if you like my video, just give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Just pass my videos on. And by the way, I used to tell you all the time, I got a fresh cut Tuesday. Last Tuesday, I got a fresh cut. I asked the lady, I said, every time I come in here, it seems like my hair looks grayer than it usually is. And so, yeah, that's what a lot of people say. I said, I don't know, my hair just looks gray when I come in here. And I said, got a little bit of a bald spot too. I said, I don't know what y'all do, but God, y'all need to get better. But anyway, enjoy your Sunday, and I'll get right back to you. Get right back to you with another video. I'm still trying to find some different videos to put up for you to entertain you a little more. I was going to do a little shopping today on Sunday, but I decided not to. I might just do it Monday. I like Monday because it seems like a lot of, seems like people go back to work and all, you know, a little more. Anyway, enjoy your day. I'll get back with you.